Hey YouTube, what is going on? War Moose Eternal, back with some more Gran Turismo Sport. Well, just bought this Audi R18, the 2016 model, over $1 million for this car. Before we really, get into the nitty gritty of how the car drives, we're going to take a look at it. Sorry about that. My God, that's a lot of downforce. Huh. MR, but it's listed as a four-wheel. It's also saying it's four-wheel drive. Alrighty. And also, guys, I've also been kind of just, jamming the Doom Eternal soundtrack. But y'all, not even gonna lie, this right here is the kind of music that I prefer to listen to while I'm driving. And so you know what? Fuck it. Audi, Le Mans car. But apparently, this car has a curve system in it, which, adds an extra 469 horsepower to the car. So, the base engine makes 526 horsepower. With the curve system in the front, that's about almost 1,000 horsepower. I'm actually going to pause the music real quick, guys. Actually, no. We're good. I got this figured out. Okay, that's a grand total of 995 horsepower. Holy shit, is all I'm going to say to that. But you know what? Here's how we're going to do this. Okay. The driving line, it's there just for me to learn the course, kind of learn, what's the best line I should take with the car. At the same time, it's just, as a guideline. Same with the driving markers. Alright? Now, I don't want to hear people saying, Oh, you know, you're using it as a crutch. No, I'm using it as a tool, as a learning tool. Now, I had this car before, but you know what? I'm giving it a second chance. I like the 2011 R18 better, but I'm giving this one a fair chance again. I don't know how well you guys can hear me over the music, but you know, not gonna lie, I'm also drinking a NOS Turbo. Pretty good. Alright, let's just get into it. You can already tell the typical Audi diesel sound from the car, which is kind of nice. Now, the way I'm understanding is how this curve system works. You go into a corner and you hit the brakes, alright? That stores up all that kinetic energy while you're going to the corner. And when you lay into it coming out of said corner, it just unloads all of it. And holy shit, this thing takes off quick. I kind of have to adjust my driving style. Yeah, okay. I have to adjust my driving style a little bit with this because it wants to pull and it doesn't want to turn sometimes when that curve system activates. Or as they call it, an MGU system. Still fucking curve system as far as I'm concerned. Now, motor's deactivated. Ran out of juice. The cool part about this is how you charge it. Now, ready? Watch acceleration. Of how hard this thing just rockets out of the corner. These P1 cars nowadays are no joke. These things are almost fucking fighter jet level, you know, high tech. You kind of heard the front wheel start kind of trying to pull there a little bit. Now, that can be both good and bad. For opportunity, this car would be an absolute just threat. That's right. Line yourself up. Watch it. Another cool thing I really like about the Audi, the 2016 model, is that they moved the brake lights up to the rear wing. And send it. I mean, overall, it looks really cool. The car itself looks awesome. It's a lot more streamlined, a lot more efficient. Get a little bit of charge built up. I'm just going to run this thing like it should be. I mess that corner up every single freaking time. I come into it too aggressive, too fast, and I always end up cutting it. I gotta break myself for doing that. Especially with this car, because I'm gonna end up doing that in a race one time and start getting penalized left, right, center, and get a lot of hate mail. Now, whenever I should like use this car in endurance race, most likely either that or the 2011 Audi. Not gonna lie, this thing would actually be fun to take up against like the Toyota TS020, just to see how it does. Oh, sorry about that. I'm like trying to really, utilize that engineer in the car to really get myself a little bit faster lap times, a little faster corner exiting speeds. I guess I'm just not used to having the front wheels actually, pulling as well instead of just, being, steering tires. Especially on something like a LMP1 car. Because I've always been more used to like a mid-engine type cars. It's mid-engine with rear wheels and drive wheels. But I guess it is a really smart design if you think about it, because it's like, hey, we can get higher cornering entry, get higher corner exiting speeds, and higher speeds in general. And just some other, techno mumbo jumbo, but all I gotta say is this thing corners like this thing. Spooky how fast this car really is. Now, I think I might have to go do a tire swap to do, an actual hot lap with this thing. You can hear the front wheels kind of chirping there when the engine kicks in. And what's really surprising is that this car does not have a boost system, because it automatically activates when you come out of the corner. Which in itself is a really cool feature. It's like you don't even have to worry about the car just handles it for you. That made that corner a lot faster, actually. But overall, though, I could see, like LMP1 cars in the future having full drive systems like this, being fully electric, or Just having like, you know, little small gas engines just to just to charge up the electric ones. But you scientists out there and you guys, you know, who are more in tune with like electric cars and how the engine stuff like that would work. That's what I'm wondering. Would something like that be viable for a 24-hour race? That's something I've always kind of, you know, thought about and kind of wondered. Would an electric car, I mean all electric, be viable for a 24-hour race? If say it had like a little small gas engine to kind of keep the engine charged, or like say if they had to idle, do say like a wreck or a pace lap or something. That's kind of, you know, something I got thinking about, because I think that'd be kind of neat. Anyway, enough techno talk. This car runs like a freaking scalded baboon. And yes, I tapped the brakes more with this car to kind of get that charge built up a little bit higher. So I have more of it to use to actually come rocketing out of the corner. But one thing I have to say is Audi makes a good, stable P1 car. That right there, I seriously tried to slide it to see if it would. I guess that shark fin really does do a lot of like positive aero work, which is good. I just can't get over how fast this thing fucking accelerates. I mean, this thing pulls like nobody's business. This next section up through here is going to be pretty well flat out, except for this corner right here. I'm just coming in way too aggressive with the car, and so my lap's not going to be as good. I keep, you know, making those little mistakes, so I'm just going in way too fast. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. That's actually surprising. Anyway, so well, sorry about that. A little bit of a cough there. I also managed to pick up a Renault RS race car. Let me find it. So I don't know very much about the car. So we're gonna take it to Spa. It'd be a good long course for me to test it out. You know, get a good feel of how fast it is and how well it corners, how well it brakes. But I just don't know very much about this car. But I don't know like what series it would compete in, or what. Because last time I checked, the GT3 series, you have to have a production car. It has to be based off a production car. Okay, let's take a look at the car. Look at a little bit of an eyeball of the car. Alrighty. Jesus. That's its default settings. Holy crap. Seven-speed transmission. So we're going to take this thing out for a little spin. It's a turbocharged engine. That's good. Actually, not too bad. I think it's actually kind of fun. RPM's kind of jumped a little bit, but you know what? I'm sure with, you know, good transmission tuning, that'll fix that. The rear end kind of wants to walk a little bit, but you know, what can you say? You know, it's an engine car. Put it in the grass like that, try to see how well I can recover, see how well it recovered. Not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. So far, it's taken the spot pretty nicely. Oh, hey. No. The drifter may cut out there for a second. 129.8. That's just, you know, initial lap. I'll tell you guys what. We're gonna go the more time trial based setup for this, just to see exactly how fast I can push this car. Okay. Just see how hard I can push this car, and how fast I can push it. Okay. I'd say alter the differential. This thing would probably be pretty nasty. Like, you know, change differential a little bit, and this car would probably be pretty formidable. MR understeer there, but you know what? Worked out because I got in a really good position for that corner. And after I get done messing with this thing, I have a challenge that was issued, so I'm gonna try and do. That was not the car's fault, that was my fault. A little bit of air got under the car and it just completely threw it around. Alright. As a matter of fact, just to further attest my point, let's take a look at the replay. I can lie, acceleration is a little sluggish on this car, but a couple minor fixes and this thing would probably be pretty nasty. Now, I'm mainly just curious about up to the last corner. Now, I mean, aesthetically saying, the car looks great. Don't worry, that noise you guys are hearing is actually the music I'm listening to. It's the Doom Eternal soundtrack. Sorry about that. I mean, overall saying, it'd be a great car if somebody was to put time in to tune it. Now, hang on. Let's watch that again just to double check. Okay. I come in, boom, 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 boom. What it looks like is one of my rear tires hit the paint. And well, you know, overall, the Renault RS01, it'd be a good car if someone put the time in to tune it. Which that's actually not something that I'm willing to do right now. But you know what? I have a really stupid idea. That I'm going to try. Okay. I can go up to an N1000. Now, I am going to run that. Let's see how this goes. Okay, the Veyron and the Enzo might be problems. Actually, what the fuck am I saying? Everything out there looks a lot faster than me. But anyway, guys. I'm gonna let y'all place your bets on this. I will be right back momentarily. I just gotta step away for a moment. Let's place. Let's let the really, really bad idea begin. Yes, this Porsche is not stock. I did do a little tuning on it. Just gonna throw that one out there real quick. What y'all thinking? Motherfucker, that looks like a lime green Skittle. Hey, look, Darth Vader's car. I'll be lucky if I make it into like the top 5. I mean, I'm in top, I'm in 10th place now, so. I ran a 47.3 on the sports. Holy shit. Nice place already. Okay, so managed getting 3 spots. A little risky, but hit it. Okay, top 5. Here we go. coming up on what looks to be something bright freaking yellow. McLaren 650S. Nice car, by the way. Okay, somehow made it from the 4th place. Yes, I'm running racing super soft tires because this Porsche likes to get a little crazy. And I need that extra grip. Talking about it's me trying to like really focus. Not gonna lie, that's actually a pretty color on that Ferrari. Alright, slip by the ends up pretty quickly. It wasn't too much of an issue. 3rd place. Gotta put some distance between me and that Veyron. Good. We're on the Mercedes here. Coming up on the McLaren now. Try to follow in behind him. I'm in first. I'm in first. Sorry about that. Someone just tried to call me. Alright. What I'm trying to do this race clean. See how much money I get. Looking good so far. $47.5. Sorry, Mr. 6. I would really hate to be a fly on the windshield of this car at about a buck 50. Grabbing a drink. Probably get another shot of Nos, if you know what I mean. Guest YouTube fan is just posted a picture of. He usually posts some of the more unusual memes, and it's like they're funny, but at the same time it's just like what? Sorry about that. Last lap, and I'm somehow 6 seconds ahead. I'm not a big Porsche guy, but I like the cars. I won. How? I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's a lot of money. Okay. Now, this might be my last video up until we get moved. I put on the wrong one. Yeah, the little 911 GT3 RS is actually a fun little car. But you know, looking through here, come TVR. This car has more flavors than Baskin Robbins. And there's something missing. The infamous Speed 12. And the Seguros. Yep. This is actually a car I remember very vividly from one of the prologue games of Gran Turismo. And from Gran Turismo 5, they had an electric version. And the electric version of this will actually go faster backwards than it would forwards. And you know, given what I was talking about by missing cars, if they would have put the Speed 12, the Nomad Diablo, for Renault Sport, if they would have put the Space F1, I would have laughed my ass off, because that thing was like stupid fast in Gran Turismo 2. Lancia. No sign of the Delta S4, which is kind of sad. Um, Toyota. If, in my opinion, if they would have put the Denso Sard Supra, the Castrol Tom Supra, and the Toyota GT1, all I'm going to say right here is Pennzoil, Calsonic, and R390 GT1. Why is there no LFA? And with this, they could have done like all the Gran Turismo, like the RX-7 LM. The hell? Oh. Oh, so something that I do remember from Gran Turismo 6 when they brought out the X 2014. This car actually went under a different name. That one was actually the Sebastian Vettel version. Vettel, or however the fuck you pronounce his name. And these were all just standard models. Now, I believe it was the Japanese release of the game that had a lime green version. And if you had got someone to trade you the lime green version, you were lucky. There was also a all carbon fiber X1. Oh yeah, the car. Yeah, what I said about the name. The car was called the Red Bull X1. Then it got changed to the X 2014. Then of course you got the X 2019 now. Do I see any real desire or, promise with these? Not really. But with this one here, I could see this being like, a Formula One trainer. Like, you're trying to get, better at driving a Formula One car. Alright, cool. This would be the car to use. automatically cool because, you know, 67 Nova. Now this actually looks similar to the S2000 from the Fast and the Furious. But this particular one, yes, this is the concept by Gran Turismo. If I'm remembering it correctly, the actual Amuse S2000, Amuse, or however the hell you want to call it, the real car, I believe it's called the Amuse S2300. It has maybe a third of the power, but you know what? I don't care. We get this one, and this thing is absolutely just nuts. Something else I noticed that was missing: mines. Like the Mines R34, the car is not in the game. You can recreate the livery, yes, but it's not in the game, and I'm actually really upset about that because the Mine Skylines are some of my favorite ones. Um, let's see. Oh, here we go. I wish they'd bring back the Mercedes CLK GTR and the CLK DTM. And actually, there is one from VW that I want back. That would be absolutely kind of really ecstatic about. The Volkswagen Beetle RSI. Little fucking four-wheel drive Beetle that had like 230 horsepower that weighed about as much as a pop can. That was absolutely insane. That'd be a fun little car to take out and just, you know, toss around. I'm not going to say a word. But there's a reference to a famous movie car on this car. Now, going over here to Ford. I really like they added the racing spec Mustangs in here. Personal favorite one, by the way. Just saying. There's a reason why I have two of these. These two I'm actually happy about. This thing is awesome. You know what? The Mark II Gulf Oil car. I wish it was back in the game. And now, for those of you who don't know anything about this car, like, okay, what makes it so special? This thing is powered by a V6. A twin turbocharged V6.
Can I use my old mod a little bit? I need to soak oil in it, and my one that I've got didn't have enough juice to just set it in. You know what I'm saying? It wants to just go up and up or out.
200. I keep it at 69 just because it's a meme. Sorry about that, guys. My brother's having to use my vape for a second. But anyway, the V6 twin turbo, and apparently the seats don't move, but the dash and the pedals, like the steering column and the pedals, move up, move forward and back to adjust for, you know, height difference. I want to tell you how much I really like the car. When this car first got released in Gran Turismo Sport, I made sure to get 500,000 credits, like 550,000 credits to get it. And well, as soon as I find the damn thing, three and a half days later, I know I'll find the damn thing. Now, where is it? I literally... Alright, this is going to be my last car I'm going to do, because I'm not going to do any more GT Sport videos until after I move. You know what, fuck it. With Sarth. And, you know, Toyota 86, Mazda Roadster, VW Golf, Alfa Romeo 4C, BMW M4 Coupe. Nah. More my speed. Now, this is a car I have driven before in the game. It's got some miles on it, yes. So it's not just a clean blank slate. But I'm going to take it out and I'm going to give you guys my personal thoughts and opinions on the car. Okay? I'm going to tell you all this now as well. If you notice when I do these reviews like this, ain't none of this like, oh, it does 0 to 60 in like 3.2 seconds, you know, braking distances, you know, blah, 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 blah. None of that bullshit. I take big fancy technical numbers and mumbo jumbo, make it to where a simple person can understand. Okay? It's like Motor Trend magazine, but condensed. Makes sense? If I sound very nasally, my silencers are getting plugged up, so I got this little pod here with some menthol juice in it just to kind of clear my silences out. Okay, I love that rear wing. Okay, cut to the bullshit. Most important question. Will it do a burnout? Oh yeah, with ease. You know, just enough to kind of keep the car on the road. I love that rear wing. That is so neat. I'd love to have one of these cars I would have this car in IRL. Brakes, you know, yeah, I could use a little work. Coming down the same straight, and I'm just gonna send it. 60, 70, 80, 185, 190, 195 if I had to really start hitting the brakes. You know, with this motherfucker being a twin turbo V6, this thing will keep up with a V8, no problem. And on top of that, it looks good, sounds good. That is the coolest backfire I've ever seen. I love how they ride the exhaust up between the taillights. That is such a cool look. I've always been a huge fan of the Ford GT40 and the Ford GTs. So this is kind of like, you know, a bit of a... I don't want to say, you know, I'm being biased here with it, but at the same time, it's like I've always really liked these cars. They're so unique looking. And it's like no one ever really sees a lot of them. So that's the kind of, you know, a little touch I like about it is, you know, they're so unique looking, especially the GT40, because, you know, You don't really see a lot of them out anymore. And on top of that, me personally, I will not fit in a GT40. One of these, I might. Because I'm 6 foot tall. So the top of my head would be like right at the roof of the car. This thing just pulls like a freaking freight train coming out of corners. Which I really just, put the coals to it. This thing just goes and does not stop. Suspension-wise, this is actually really nice. Yep. It'll buff out. I'll be alright. Trying to drive this thing like I do a P1 car, and it's like, it's not working. Just a little bit understeer, but I mean, it's typical. It's an engine car, I don't expect it to be like, like a Formula One car, so. Let's have a little fun. TCS completely off. A little wheel spin, but you know what? It's alright. We'll work with it. I really care about lap times right now? Nah. I'm just having fun. This is what this is all about. Having fun. Having one of these cars when I try to do something like this, maybe once or twice. End up getting scared by all 650 horsepower of this monstrosity. I'm doing shit like this. Now, I've actually got a little bit of a personal story with that involves a Ford Lightning. I only brought it up, driving the Ford GT because of this, power cycle like that. My stepdad, let him rest in. Sorry about that. Pick up my stepdad, rest in peace now. It's just bad incident right there. He had a dark shadow gray 2003 Ford Lightning. All he did was swap a Canon air filter in it. And y'all, a 4,600 pound truck is not supposed to move like that. Okay? It is not supposed to corner like a Mustang with a bed. He let me drive it, you know, going to work one morning. And y'all, tell me why in a truck I was hitting curves at 60 miles an hour and it wasn't like trying to understeer, trying to oversteer. It felt awesome. The truck itself was amazing. It was just such a nice feeling in that truck. I was like, okay, this is wild. You know, we come up on a road that leads up to my work, that long, you know, fairly long straight. A little bit of a dip towards the end of it, but you know, it's whatever. We were sitting there for a little bit, you know, kind of going over some of the technical numbers, because I did a comparison of the Gran Turismo 4 Lightning versus the real deal, and you know, going over some of the like technical details of it, you know, like horsepower, torque, and all that. And anyway, this is exactly what happened. You know, sit there, dead stop, you know, we're talking. Like, you know, nice truck, isn't it? You know, I was like, yeah, I told him what I was doing, so he, you know, gave me a few technical details of it. You know, he's like, oh, by the way, stomp on it. I asked him, are you sure? He's like, yeah, stomp on it. I wonder if this will do the same thing that truck did. Except the Lightning, it's something more like this. The back end started fishtailing. Okay. That's the only time in my life I've ever been scared shitless in a vehicle. Now, about the 2017 Ford GT. Sorry, I'll get my ass ripped apart in the comments by this. Great car, a little bit of understeer. Brakes aren't exactly the best in the world, but keep in mind I was running street tires. I was actually running sport soft. Overall, I like it. It's fun. It's got a lot of power. It's got a lot of torque. And when you disengage that TCS, it turns into quite a fun ride. Now, I'd love for the Chip Ganassi Racing 4 GTs to be in here. The Chip Ganassi Racing 4 GTs. To kind of show the true potential of what the platform can do. But for a road-going car, this thing's fun. This thing puts a smile on my face. Because when you throw it around like that, and it's so easy to, you know, pull it back and recover it, there's something special there. Something really special. And on top of that, with it being turbocharged, that's something else I really like. So when you get those turbos spooled up and you get all 646 horsepower of this thing going, yeah, it's an animal. This thing is a madman. All right. And on top of that, this thing looks absolutely amazing. Now, I am going to close this video out here. I got a few things I gotta do. I'm gonna be on Destiny 2 later. I might get a Pit of Heresy run in, you know. Do a couple Pit of Heresy runs in with the guys. Try to see if you can get someone else their flawless run. Might not, I don't know. It's just all in how the run goes down. But I'm not going to be doing any more GTsport videos until after we get moved. That's the most important thing to remember. Now, if I do another Destiny 2 video, that'll probably be my last one up until I get moved. You know, just wanted to put that out there. For anyone who sees this, I just want to put that out there. And on top of that as well, something else. We're actually getting a lot more cases. This is a little bit more serious now. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with y'all right now. We're getting a lot more cases of the coronavirus. We have surpassed China now and Italy with the number of cases that we've got. In Arkansas alone, we have over 300 confirmed cases. We have got to start taking this seriously, guys. Okay? I don't want to see anyone die from this. I really don't. It's really sad when someone does, you know, any circumstance. But this, I don't want to see anyone die from this at all. It's really heartbreaking to hear the news, you know. Oh, X number of deaths in this area from COVID-19. We have got to start taking this seriously. We can beat this as a race, as a species. We can beat this. We've beaten worse. We've beaten the bubonic plague, SARS, swine flu. We've beaten all of that. You know, the way I see this now, we're seeing this is like a boxing match. You know, we're 6 rounds in. You know what? We got this. All we got to do is now we get it on the ropes and just knock it out. We got this shit beat. All right. Because you know, with shutdowns happening, it's crazy times right now. But you know what? I know as a race, we can beat this. And it's just, I want to see this. I want to see this get beat because I know we can do it. But it's going to start with, you know, us taking this seriously. So I mean, especially with us food workers, like us food service workers as well. You know, sanitation, you know, cleaning, everything. That's going to go down to everybody. You know, I mean, everybody. It's just, I can't stress this enough. We've got to start taking this seriously. We can't have any more deaths from this. We can't. It hurts to see it. It hurts to hear about it. To those that have caught it and you did, and you know, you're sick and you're watching YouTube, I hope you see this, because you know what? I hope you beat this because you're a fucking warrior. You got this. Go see that COVID-19, headbutt it, take its lunch money. and keep on keeping on. You've got this. All right. And I mean that. To the doctors, medical personnel that are working on this, y'all are some badass motherfuckers right now doing that. Going all full Doomslayer on this shit. You guys have got this shit beat. You guys have got this. Everyone right now as well who's still working through all this madness. Times are hard right now. A lot of people are out of their jobs. We got to keep this going. We got to keep it up. It's going to get better. I know it'll get better. It always gets better. I know things will get better. I'm only saying that because, trying to keep a positive outlook. Trying to keep, more positive, feeling outlook on things. It's just, I want to see this get beat. We can do it. We've beaten worse, and to be quite honest, this has got me kind of worried. You know what? On that note, I appreciate y'all stopping by. As always, like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on that bell notification if y'all want to get notified when I upload, go live, what the hell ever. Anyways, guys. Anyway, guys. I will catch you guys later. Y'all stay safe out there. Take care. And y'all have a good